Umpires. The Roadrunners come to center court. Looks like Royal. Is that blue? I guess that's blue. That's not purple, is it? I think it's Royal blue jerseys with gold numerals. The Miners in their home white with orange numerals trimmed in blue. The Roadrunners are 1-1 on the road. The Miners are 3-0 here at home this year. Miners to attack the goal to your left, and the Roadrunners the goal to your right, away from their benches in this first half. So we'll see how this one goes after the Miners played 10 extra minutes last night, prevailing over Alcorn State. Ball is in the air. We're underway, and Solomon wins the tap. It's taken by Givens. The Miners will possess first. Roadrunners begin man-to-man. Givens out top now to Sibley. Comes down the left wing side. Sibley stops his dribble, bounces left of the lane to Solomon. Solomon turns to face. Solomon leans in, pump fakes, banks, and he scores. And 20 seconds into the game, Calvin Solomon gives the Miners a 2-0 lead. Miners extending their defense. Here comes Caleb Higgins up the floor. Higgins in attacking zone. He's listed at 5'10". He doesn't look that big. Now to Collum. Collum to Higgins out front. Miners are man-to-man. All right, Collum backs out near midcourt, or rather Higgins. Higgins against Givens, pulls up corner of the key and fires. The shot doesn't go, and it's peeled off by Sibley. Sibley now to Givens. Givens back to Sibley. Comes down the left wing side. Nearly a minute gone. 2-0 Miners. Out top, here's Hardy. Reverses it right wing to Givens. Out top to Onyema. Left wing side, Sibley. Pump fakes. Sibley out front to Givens. Givens comes right side toward the baseline. His pull-up jumper on the way. It's off the back rim, and it's pulled down by Ivan Reynolds. Front court, left wing side to McGee. McGee pulls up, shoots a long three, and he hits it. A minute 20 into the game. It is Marvin McGee. Minor opponents now have made a 3 in 59 straight games, and it's a 3-2 Roadrunner lead. Here's Givens with it, left side Hardy, in low left of the lane to Onyema, turns, can't go, now he hooks one up baseline and he hits it. He's got a pretty good touch, does Onyema. He's got his first two. The Miners back in front 4-3. Right out top, it's Collum with it. Collum now to Ivan Reynolds. Reynolds to Cameron Smith. Back to Reynolds, back to Smith out top. Smith comes to the dribble. Smith working against Solomon. Stops now to McGee. McGee out front with it. Shot clock at 7. Here comes another 3-ball. McGee, that one short, and the long rebound taken by Smith. Miners gave up 21 of those last night. Collum has it. Collum has used up his dribble. Now to McGee. 10 on the shot clock. Left wing side to Caleb Higgins. Higgins crosses over. Now pulls up left side. Shoots and misses a 3. It's tipped and controlled by Solomon. Solomon now to Givens. Front court right side. 2.5 minutes gone. Miners up 4-3. Givens stops his dribble, looks for Onyema, who's being overplayed. Out front to Solomon. Solomon pulls up out front, misses the jump shot badly, and Collum pulls it down. Now to Higgins. Higgins front court. Higgins to the trailer McGee. McGee comes into the lane, runs over Onyema. We've got an offensive foul as Onyema takes the charge. The foul going against Marvin McGee.
How many 6'10" guys can take a charge like that? Not many. Great job by number 21.
So leading 4-3, nearly 3 minutes in, the Miners will inbound, and it comes into Shamar Givens. If you're on your way, please take your time, get here safely. Givens in attacking zone, right wing pass taken by Hardy. Hardy right baseline to Onyema. Onyema to the dribble. Onyema cut off, now turns, tries to hook one up, and it's blocked. And the Roadrunners come the other way. Here's Higgins with it. Higgins, left baseline. Cameron Smith flags it down. Corner of the key to Collum. Collum now to Smith on the wing. Smith near midcourt to Reynolds, and they keep it hot to Caleb Higgins. Higgins, to me, looks like he's about 5'9" at best. Higgins out front.
Agreed.
But he's a dynamic player. Collum above the foul line. His jump shot is down for 2. And the Roadrunners lead it 5-4. Up the floor comes Shamar Givens. We played almost 4 minutes. Givens in attacking zone. Givens comes around a pick by Onyema out front. Now to Solomon. Reverses it left side. It's Hardy. Drives baseline for the pull-up, and he's fouled. Nope, that was Sibley. I'm sorry. Sibley was fouled. He'll go to the line. And the first foul of the night, Travis Henson, who had checked in, picks up the foul. Henson, wearing number 2, is a 6'6" senior from Oxon Hill, Maryland, played previously at Angelina College.
Sibley playing the 3 again tonight. Looks very comfortable facing the basket.
Sibley's first one is good. That ties the game at 5. Sibley is 3 for 3 now this year. Kevin Kalu checks in. 6'9", sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland for the Miners. Out goes Solomon. So Onyema came out too. Who's on the floor? Is it McKinney? No, it's Carlos Lamas. Both free throws are made by Sibley. Lamas, number 11, is a 6'3" sophomore from Cumanza, Venezuela. Played previously at Chipola Junior College in Florida. Miners up 6-5. Higgins around a pick by Collum. Bounces right side of the lane to Collum, and he's bumped and fouled by Kalu. His first Miner foul of the game, and we've got our first media stoppage in play. 15:49 till halftime. Miners an early 6-5 edge from Van Wagner and the Oscar Arieta All-State Agency. This is UTEP basketball.
All right, students, as you make some noise and grab a slice for a slice baby. Special thanks to Peter Margarita for supporting the UTEP Miners and our students. Accepting a Joe Golden autograph basketball tonight from athletic director Jim Center is Denise Austin, director of sales and marketing for Hotel Plaza del Norte. UTEP thanks Hotel Plaza del Norte for the support of Miner basketball.
For the Roadrunners, Ugnas Yarushevicius checks in. He shall be henceforth known by his last name only. That is a mouthful. 55, he's from Lithuania, freshman at 6'10".
Oh, I love him.
Higgins with it out front. Higgins comes around a pick by the big man. Higgins comes right side in low. And Ugnas throws up a bank and he scores. He's a skilled big man.
Oh, yeah. You can
and
see
he's
why
got
I
his
love
first 2 right off the bench. The Roadrunners lead it 7-6. Yarushevicius. All right, here's Gibbons with it. Comes left side around Higgins all the way to the rack. And then Higgins deflects it from behind. It's taken by Reynolds. And now to Higgins. Good recovery by Higgins. Gibbons had him beat. All right, Higgins around a pick by Collum. 5 minutes gone. Miners trail by 1. Higgins comes toward the left wing side. Stops out front to Yarushevicius. All right, here's Collum right side. Turnaround jumper. It's an air ball, and it's taken by Hardy. Hardy front court having a little trouble with the dribble. Hardy now to Lamas out top. Lamas shovels to Gibbons, and Gibbons comes back near midcourt. Gibbons around a pick by Sibley. Comes left wing side. Gibbons still with it. Out front, Lamas has it. Lamas comes toward the left side of the lane. Lamas spins. Dishes right corner to Sibley. Sibley into the lane, all the way to the rack. Throws one up on the run, and down she goes.
Oh, doesn't he look good as a 3?
Well done by Jamari Sibley. He's got 4, his first field goal. Miners up 8-7 in this seesaw. first 6 minutes of play. Higgins has it. Higgins out front now, near steal by Hardy. He does take it away. 3-on-none. Hardy under to Gibbons, and Gibbons scores.
Unselfish by Tay.
Hardy, the only Minor starter that hasn't scored. He gets the assist. UTEP up 10-7. All right, here's Higgins with it. Higgins in attacking zone, being watched by Gibbons. Comes around a pick by Yaroshevicius. All right, here's Higgins now to Collum. Collum against Kalu. Collum right side to Reynolds. Comes in the lane, throws it right through the hands of Travis Henson, who saves it back in bounds. 1 on the shot clock, and they don't see it. A shot clock violation against the Roadrunners.
Perfect stop by the Orange.
Mario McKinney, who missed last night's game, checks in. 6'1" junior from St. Louis, Missouri. Played previously at both Missouri and at New Mexico State. Playing in his third minor game, and also Solomon returns.
Well, although the Miners do not look dead-legged like Alcorn State did in the prior game, Tice, good to have fresh legs in Mario McKinney.
Malik Zachary is also on the floor, number 3, 6'2" junior from Syracuse, New York. Played for Steve Green at South Plains Junior College. For the Roadrunners, 55, Modestas Kancleris, 6'9", sophomore from Lithuania. Played a couple of years at Creighton University, is on the floor, as well as Nassim Gaskin, number 5, 6'4" junior from Oakland, a transfer from City College of San Francisco. Out top, Hardy pump fakes, comes to the foul line. His jumper on the way is way short. It's taken by McKinney in the lane, who throws up a teardrop and missed it, and Solomon rebounds. Solomon baseline, backing down on the big man, and is called for traveling. Another turnover. That's one category that Solomon unfortunately leads the Miners in, turnovers.
Tends to drag that pivot foot way too much. But a gifted offensive player, I think he's going to be a great one.
Comes into Nassim Gaskin, working against Zachary. Forecourt. Left corner now. Henson drives toward the lane. Right side to 0 on the floor. Said Quavius Hunter, and he's standing out of bounds. Yep. He's a 6-foot freshman from Como, Mississippi.
Your favorite turnover.
Yep. Do you know where you are? All right, up the floor comes Zachary with the Miners up 10-7. And we've got a whistle away from the ball, and I think Hunter's going to pick up the foul. Said Quavius Hunter. That's a fun one to say. Third team foul for the Braves. And the Miners will throw it in front of the Roadrunner bench. It's into Zachary. Zachary is called for an offensive foul as he collided with Gaskin, kind of threw out the arm. And Malik Zachary has the offensive foul. First on him, second Miners team foul.
Yep, he knew it. He under control.
All right, a pressure from the Miners as it comes into McGee. McGee now to Gaskin. Gaskin in attacking zone around a pick by Yaru Shevicius. Underneath to McGee. McGee left side. McGee now to Gaskin. Gaskin comes toward the lane. Into the corner. McGee shoots a 3. It's a little bit short. He follows his own miss. In the lane he fires. That doesn't go, and it's a take down by McKinney. McKinney comes down the middle. McKinney right side to Zachary. Zachary now to Solomon. Solomon right corner. It's McKinney. Shoots a 3. It's an air ball. We saw a number of those last night. A run out for Gaskin. Miners get back quickly. Now to McGee. McGee shovels it midcourt to Gaskin. 11:50 to play in the half. Miners up 10-7. More than 3.5 minutes without a point for the Roadrunners. Here's a pass that's deflected away and out of bounds by Solomon on the right wing side. And when play resumes, the Roadrunners will have a throw in. 11:41.
Good job. Let's The faculty coaches of the game are Dr. Natalia Villanueva Rosales, Associate Professor in College of Engineering, and Dr. Luis Rodrigo Peras, Associate Professor and Graduate Program Director of Faculty coaches of the game. Minor band group directors enter the floor for a performance by your utep dance team.
Turnovers for Cal State Bakersfield, the Miners with 3. Bakersfield in its 3rd year in the Big West after 7 seasons in the WAC. Right side, McGee's got it. Pump fake, pull-up jumper, misses. Rebound taken underneath by Gaskin. Out top to McGee. And he throws it right to McKinney. McKinney's lead to Lamus,
Nice
flying
pass.
in right side. Euro step, left hands it off the glass, and he scores. Well done. Lamus used the rim as a shield from the defender.
Lamus with one of the better Euros on the UTEP team, I think, Teish.
Miners up 12-7, nearly 9 minutes gone. Gaskin has it. Cheap baskets. We knew the Miners needed some tonight. Out top, McGee's got it around a pick by Consleris. Now to Smith. Smith bounces back door, left side to Gaskin, under to Consleris. He missed. He gets his own miss. He missed again. And the rebound is fought for, and it's taken by Onyema. At midcourt to Solomon, comes down the middle. Solomon attacks the glass, throws up a wild shot off the glass, and he scores. Off balance. Solomon's got 4. Miners up 14-7. They are on an 8-0 run since they trailed 7-6. Nearly 5 minutes without a point for the Roadrunners. Left side, Gaskin with it. And a steal by McKinney. Here comes McKinney, right side. McKinney scores.
Mario in his fresh legs, looking good.
Timeout, Cal State Bakersfield.
3 steals already.
Miners on a 10-0 run. Well, thus far, I'd say plenty left in the tank, at least thus far in the first 10 minutes of tonight's game.
Absolutely. As Coach Golding said, there are dudes. They got to have stuff left in their tank, and they do, Teish. Absolutely. Look good.
Pepsi is the official beverage sponsor.
Okay.
All right, here comes Caleb Higgins back up the floor near the midway point of the half. Higgins on left wing. Higgins bounces, and it's not a good pass. Another turnover. Lamus has it. Lamus now to McKinney. McKinney's going to shoot a 3. High arc, it doesn't go, and it's pulled down by Collum. Collum now to Higgins. Higgins quickly up the floor. Higgins right side, left baseline. We got an offensive foul. Carlos Lamus stepped in front of Higgins, and Higgins just plowed him over. And Higgins has his first foul.
Look at that Miner bench. All up, applauding their teammate. The team takes the offensive charge with these Miners.
5 minutes, almost more than 5.5 minutes without a point for the Roadrunners. All right, here's McKinney, front court, left side, Lamus. Lamus bounces right side under to Onyema, and he dunks it with 2 hands, cutting in from the right baseline.
No need for an extra dribble, an extra move. Just go slam it home. Love Onyema's new style of ball, Tice. Just go to the rim and slam it.
So explosive. He's got 4. Miners up 18-7. Here's Higgins at midcourt, and too aggressive was Gibbons, and he fouls him. There's over-exuberant, and that was the case that time for Gibbons. First foul on him, 3rd Miner team foul. Sibley is coming back into the game, will replace Solomon. Ivan Reynolds will inbound for the Roadrunners, right beside our broadcast location.
Miners going 6 minutes. Going on 6 minutes, not getting up 1 point, Tice.
All right, here's Higgins with it. Higgins got an offensive foul. I think Cameron Smith set an illegal pick, or was it Collum? I guess it was Collum. Collum's got his first foul. It's the 5th team foul for the Roadrunners. Another turnover. That's 9 already for Cal State Bakersfield. They average about 12 a game. All right, here's Gibbons out front, and here it is, the zone. It looks like a 2-3 or a 2-1-2. Gibbons with it. Left side to McKinney. Miners didn't handle the zone very well last night, but Lamus from the left corner nails a 3 here. Looks pretty good when you make some shots. Yep. Miners have made a 3 in 235 straight games now, and they lead 21-7. It's a 15-0 run. More than 6.5 minutes without a point for the Roadrunners. All right, here's Smith with it. Right side, it's taken by Reynolds. Reynolds, right wing to Smith, and he nails a 2-point jumper from the wing. So the drought, nearly 7 minutes in length, is finally over, and it's a 21-9 Miners lead. McKinney with it, left wing. McKinney out front to Gibbons. Gibbons in the middle of the floor against the zone. Gibbons left wing pass taken by Lamus. He almost hit him in the head with it. Lamus on right wing to McKinney. McKinney out front now to Gibbons. 5 on the shot clock. Gibbons right wing to McKinney. Pump fakes, comes toward the lane. Left corner to Sibley, and they don't get the shot away. Sometimes this team is so unselfish, they overpass. And there was an instance there. Timeout. 7:56 left till halftime. Miners 21, Cal State Bakersfield 9. From Van Wagner and the Oscar Arieta All-State Agency, this is UTEP basketball.
Hey, Miner fans. For over 36 years, Hudson's Grill.
Ticket holders and donors of UTEP for 20 years. Thank you, Bob and Patty, for your continued support and helping the Minor Athletic Club provide scholarships for our student athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Minor Athletic Club, visit minorathleticclub.com to learn more.
In the country, forcing 21 turnovers a game. You're seeing it again tonight.
11 to 4 edge points, 11 to 2 points off turnovers. Collum with it, bounces back door left side to Reynolds, comes underneath, and he walks with it. Another turnover. That's already double digits. 10 turnovers for Cal State Bakersfield. And we've not yet played 13 minutes.
Miners D'ing it up.
A little pressure up the floor from the Roadrunners. It comes left corner to Lamus. Lamus out front to Sibley. Right wing now Givens. 7.5 to play till halftime. Hardy now to Givens. Givens against the zone. Givens left side to Hardy. Pump fakes. Out front to Givens. Here comes the 3-ball. Shamar, and he knocks it down. Givens with his second field goal. Second Miner 3. 24-9. Caleb Higgins with it. Higgins around a pick by Collum. Higgins out front now to Collum. Collum comes to the dribble. Collum stops his dribble. Collum still with it. Collum being hounded by Onyema. Now to Cameron Smith. Backdoor to Reynolds coming down the middle, and this time he's fouled. I think by Onyema, who I think was in that semicircle just out in front of the basket. Onyema's first foul is the fourth Miner team foul. Onyema fouled out for the second time this season last night. Ivan Reynolds will go to the line. The Roadrunners just 59.5% from the foul line. This is their first free throw of the night. Reynolds is a 40% foul shooter. He's a left-hander. It's on its way. That one is dead center for his first point. Only the point guard, Higgins, their leading scorer, has failed to score to this point. And the Roadrunners finally get to 10. Reynolds' next one, that is also good. And it is 24-11. Gaskin is back in the ball game. He had played in only one of the first 4 Roadrunner games, so we've seen him twice in this first half. Up the floor, 3/4 court pressure. It's a 2-2-1 for the Roadrunners. And Yaru Shevchis is back in for Cal State Bakersfield. All right, here's Givens with it, 24-11, 6.5 till halftime. A pick by Sibley, right side Lamus comes underneath and throws a horrible bounce pass at the feet of Onyema. It's a turnover. Can't throw a bounce pass in that tight. Here's Higgins being fouled on the way up, left of the lane by Givens, who has his second.
Backup point guard Malik Zachary in per usual for Shamar.
And Mario McKinney also will be entering the lineup, but Caleb Higgins first will go to the line. He's a 77% foul shooter and has been there more often than any of the Roadrunners. Higgins, deep knee bend, perfect form, and he hits the first one. So all 5 starters now have scored for the Roadrunners. Only Hardy has not. As Lamus and Givens depart, Zachary and McKinney back on the floor. Again, the Miners minus, again, John Dos Anjos and Otis Frazier. Foul shot is made, both by Higgins, and it's a 24-13 Miners lead. They've given up the last 4. McKinney with it. McKinney right side, baseline, comes around Higgins, runs over the defender, and we've got a foul on McKinney. It's a charge as he leaned into Cameron Smith, who took the charge. First foul on McKinney, 6 team fouls. Next one will have the Roadrunners in the bonus, an offensive foul here. Yaru Shevchis will inbound, and the pass knocked away and out of bounds by a hustling Tay Hardy. Roadrunners now will inbound in the right wing corner in their backcourt. Miners pressing up the floor, pressuring. 6:07 left to play in the half. Sibley guarding the inbound pass. It comes into Higgins. Now the Miners retreat into their man-to-man. Higgins comes right wing side. Higgins working against McKinney. Yaroshevicius with it. Left side of the lane to Collum. Back to the basket. He whips it right corner to Cam Smith. Pulls up baseline and fires. It's an air ball, and it's taken by Gaskin. Miners not reacting well to air balls. Left
it's
side
hard to sometimes.
Collum. His pull-up jumper doesn't go. Tipped by Cam Smith won't go. Rebound fought for. McKinney's got it. McKinney in attacking zone. Right side to Sibley. Sibley along the baseline. Sibley with a smaller man, Higgins, on him. Shovels to McKinney. McKinney with 5:20 to play in the half. Roadrunners back man-to-man. McKinney around a pick by Onyema. McKinney crosses over, right side Sibley. Shot clock at 6, right of the lane Onyema. Now to Sibley, pump fakes. Now he shoots a 3, looks good, but it's short, and it's taken by Higgins. 5 minutes play in the half. Miners are leading by 11. Higgins with it. Higgins around a pick by Yarashevicius.
Slaris.
Yaru. Here's an offensive foul, the big man. Yarashevicius pushed off on McKinney, trying to handle that lob pass, and Yarashevicius has his first foul. Did I get it wrong?
No, I'm just saying, it's against Slaris. This is the other guy. But you love saying that name so much.
That's right. That's exactly right. They look alike.
Well, they're both Lithuanians.
So 55, not 21. Okay. All right, here's Zachary with it.
Zone. There it is.
Yep, back to the zone.
See if Zachary can handle it now at the point.
Zachary left side. Zachary comes with a bounce pass right side McKinney. A 3-ball is off the mark, and it goes straight out of bounds to the Roadrunners. I don't think Joe Golding cared for that shot.
No, not so early in the clock, man. You at least got to hit the short corner, which the Miners have devised a great play for. They had run earlier against the zone.
All right, Nassim Gaskin comes up the floor. Gaskin in attacking zone, being watched by McKinney. Gaskin out front now to Ivan Reynolds. Reynolds, one bounce dribble, now to Gaskin. Gaskin comes right side, pass into the corner, Conslaris. Conslaris nearly lost it, gets it back, bounces down the middle to Cam Smith, runs over Zachary, and it's an offensive foul. Cam Smith, who points to the floor, and he said he had his heels on the semicircle.
And if he did, it would be a block because you're not allowed to have your heel even touching the outside of that circle. Touching the heel on the circle is just like being in the circle, but the replay shows Zachary was totally outside and great charge.
First foul on Cameron Smith. It's the 7th team foul, an offensive foul, no free throws. Zachary with it. Zachary, right side McKinney. They're back in that zone. 2-3 or 2-1-2. McKinney right side to Hardy. Hardy baseline. Stays there. Bounces to Solomon. Solomon pivots. Solomon to Hardy. Hardy pump fakes. Now here comes the 3. That's short. And it's pulled. I don't think Golding liked that shot. And it's taken by Reynolds. Now to Gaskin. Back to Reynolds. Right side to Smith. Smith comes toward the lane, spins, banks, and he scores. He took Zachary to school. Joe Golding calls a timeout. He didn't like that sequence at all. Smith has 4. It's a 30-second timeout. It's a media timeout.
Local meeting here, right? Thank you. Minor band, it's time for the bakersfiel breaking bed race. Down on the court we have Bobby and Gabby. They will have to run down the court and dress themselves as basketball players, grab their matches, and race back to the baseline. The first one to hit 8 or beat 10 will win the betting prize round. Are you ready, Bobby and Gabby? Get set, go! Let's go, my friends. Cheer him on. Bobby has his early lead. Now he's got to pick up that passage and raise it back to the baseline. And the winner today is Bobby. Congratulations on winning the basketball breaking bed race. Good stuff.
contagious, number 4. Ain't nobody there. Stay there. We going. Stay in the middle. Get up, get up, get up. Come on, come on.
Miners went over 4 minutes without a point. All right, here's Collum turning, hooking one up in the lane. It bounces around the rim and falls in. Collum with 4, 26-17. And a horrible pass by Solomon, deflected out of bounds by Gaskin. Miners just have not looked crisp at all handling the press the last 2 nights. Henson returns.
Film to see that last night. Coaches were here.
Consleris leaves the game.
They saw it live.
All right, send to Malik Zachary. Zachary now to Solomon. Solomon left, check that, right side to Hardy. Hardy pivots, comes into the lane, jump stop underneath, nice pass, McKinney, and he scores. Cutting in for the left side. Beautiful pass.
Hardy, that's what he did last night against the zone. Penetrated the zone, looking for gaps, Euroed it.
McKinney's got 4, 28-17. Gaskin to Collum, left side of the lane, jump shot around and off. Tipped and missed by Smith, and then he tips it again and he scores. Playing volleyball with it on the backboard.
Miners getting out rebounded again tonight.
Cameron Smith with 6. And it's a 28-19 Miner lead. Solomon with it. Now to Hardy. His turnaround jumper in the lane, and he's joined the party. All 5 starters have scored. Hardy with his first 2.
There's that little empty area in the zone. Tay found it.
Minute 20 to play in the half. Miners up by 11. All right, here's Gaskin with it. Gaskin comes around a pick by Collum. Gaskin left side, throws it right corner to Reynolds. Now to Collum. Back door to Reynolds, right side. Jackknifes it off the window, and he missed. And the rebound taken by McKinney. McKinney, front court, left side, Zachary. Zachary to Solomon, comes down the middle, jump stop. Now to Zachary, out front, Hardy's got to look from 3, and again, way off the mark. Not even close.
Tay's a driver, not a shooter.
All right, here's a pass to a wide open Henson. He dunks it with 2 hands as the Miners didn't get back defensively. And that brings Joe Golding leaping off the Miner bench.
Well, that's a rarity. Miners always get back and guard the hoop.
30-21. Hardy with it. Bounces underneath to Onyema, and he dunks it with 2 hands again, cutting in from the right baseline.
That's Hardy's game.
Onyema has 8. It's a 32-21 Miner lead. Shot clock and the game clock virtually even. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the half. Miners up by 11. Their biggest lead was 15. All right, here's Gaskin with it. 12 seconds left. Gaskin comes around a pick by Collum. Gaskin with 7 left. Here's a steal by Zachary. The lead. It's going to be chased down by Hardy. Now to McKinney, and McKinney scores at the buzzer.
Great job, Mario. His first game back.
Halftime in the Don Haskins Center. And the visiting Roadrunners of Cal State Bakersfield in the first ever meeting, 34-21 on day 2 of the Jim Forbes Classic, presented by